Good evening, guys and gals. Good old-fashioned cola. That was a lot of G's. Back here for some more Animal Crossing. For once, I don't think I'm too tired to be recording at 2:18 in the morning. But anyways, I'm only here because we've got a lot of news. What did Dora send us? Oh yeah. But we've got a lot of news tonight, or I guess really. Ooh, Boomerang. That reminds me of the Roswell Kid song. Go listen to Roswell Kid. They're really fucking good. I went and saw Young the Giant tonight. I've seen Young the Giant a few times, but they're always super, super good. And I will highly recommend them. They came with Coin. Oh, you motherfucker, whatever. Coin was super good. And then Fits and the Tantrums, who I've never really been a fan of. Not that I dislike them, but I just kind of feel like their music is kind of samey. Like every song is kind of the same. And I like a lot of bands that are like that. Not that having a style and sticking to it is a bad thing, but they're just not my cup of tea. Oh yeah, that's right, Blair moved in. It's a damn shame we don't get to meet her today. Let's catch some of these bugs if I can. Because I would love to donate some of these bad boys. But we've got a lot of news in terms of NBA free agency. And starting off, we're going to talk about all the fucking pickups that the Cavs have made. Insert cricket noises because we don't have any cap space. And for some reason, no one wants the free money that comes along with getting rid of J.R. Smith. Please, somebody take him. Take anybody off the team. Oh, you fuckface. I'm ready to let go of most of the people that are on our team. Did I ever touch on the draft and all that fun stuff? I don't remember when the last time we talked was. And I don't remember if I've ever caught a fruit beetle. Apparently I haven't. And speaking of things that I don't know if I've touched on, Anthony Davis to the Lakers, they're still not going to make it out of the second round, I don't think. Because unless they get another guy or fill it out with some role players, two guys cannot take on the Western Conference alone with or without the Warriors being the powerhouse that they've been. I'm just not a believer in the Lakers, especially in the sense of being a petty, not even petty, because he was allowed to go anywhere, but why the fucking Lakers? Just does not make basketball sense. It makes perfect, like, I'm gonna go make fucking millions doing Space Jam 2 sense, but it doesn't make any basketball sense. I think the whole idea is that he's proven everything basketball-wise, and he's like, I'm gonna just coast. If I win, I win. La Coast has begun. But I got massively sidetracked there on La Coast. Let's start off with KD, Kyrie, and DeAndre Jordan going to Brooklyn, which was not a surprise. I knew all three of them were probably going to end up there. Oh, yeah. It's DeAndre Jordan that kind of is throwing me off. Not in terms of, like, why are they signing him? Because apparently him and Kevin Durant are like BFFs. So that's not a surprise to me. But in terms of like, do you not trust Jarrett Allen? Do you not think that Jarrett Allen currently is better than DeAndre Jordan? Like 5 years ago, yes, I would have said, ooh, fuck yeah. Those three, Lob City with fucking Durant, let's go. But currently I can't. Donation total. I know for a goddamn fact I donated like 100 bells the other day. Losing your mind, Lloyd. Bitch ass. Let's throw 724. Just so I have an even 10. But anyways, before I started... I don't even think I have a... No, I don't have any. Come on, just... I know. Just drop it. But I know KD wants to give his boy the money, but I think Brooklyn should have probably reconsidered because, I mean, are you going to have DeAndre Jordan come off the bench? Is DeAndre cool with that? Probably not. So it comes down to, like, how good do you think Jared Allen's going to be? And if you don't think he's going to be very good, then you probably have to flip him. That's probably my phone going off saying some random role player signed with New York. Oh, Alright, come on. Let's flip all of these bad boys. But I think that so long as Kevin Durant can come back at like 80% of the player he was, Brooklyn is for sure like not my favorite to get out of the East, but they'll definitely be a good shot at conference finals. And then, for some reason I wrote Charlotte next to him. He's definitely not in Charlotte. Kemba Walker goes to Boston, which I think was a great pickup for them because he's essentially Kyrie light without the fake wokeness. So, as a Celtics fan, secondly, they're behind the Cavs for me. I'm pretty glad that we got Kemba. Now, if only they can get a big guy, possibly Enes Kanter, I've heard, but unless you're getting Kanter for like the mid-level exception, which I don't think they have any money to begin with. Well, maybe they do now because I don't know if Kemba took the max. I bet you he did. But anyways, they should have some sort of money opened up with Horford leaving. But then again, I don't know their whole situation. The NBA salary cap gets fucking changed around every year, it feels like. I'm not picking up that lost item because I don't want to get in trouble if I don't ever come back to return it. I want nobody can rely on me because I can't rely on myself. I've only had this, I think it's like a 5 or 6 day break in between videos, which I didn't really want to have any more than like a 1 or 2 day break. But my parents have been in Boston, so I've been house sitting. And between that and school has just been a little bit too much. Not in the sense of like overwhelmingness, but just in the sense of like, damn, fucking busy all day and now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. But my excuse today was Young the Giant, but then I was like, fuck it. A lot of news happened. I have to talk about it. But then after Kemba going to Boston, Al Horford went to Philadelphia, which, holy crap. You're really going for the tallest starting lineup in the league, aren't you, Philly? Because a starting lineup of... Well, first of all, we have to talk about how Jimmy Butler got signed and traded to the Heat for Josh Richardson, and I think a couple of players moved to Dallas. So I think I heard Goran Dragic. I listened to 2 Ringer podcasts before this while I was playing 2K, trying to rebuild the Nets, and for some reason every single year we got worse and worse, and I got better and better players each year, so not really sure what happened there. And then it did that glitch where the centers want like $70 million a season. If anybody's come across that, definitely one of the weirder glitches. Where was I going with this? Sixers. Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, they brought back on a max. Ben Simmons, Al Horford, I don't think they maxed him. But they did give him a nice fucking chunk of change. And Embiid. So, long ball, I think is what Kevin O'Connor started calling it. Which makes a whole lot of sense. Because I don't think anybody is below like 6'5". I think Richardson's 6'6". I think the average height of the starting lineup is 6'10", which is fucking ridiculous. But then after them, Malcolm Brogdon signed an offer sheet with Indiana, and then Milwaukee just said, okay, fine, we'll fucking sign and trade you for a first-round pick and 2 second-rounders. So Milwaukee's got a big fucking hole because they wanted to give all their money to fucking Brook Lopez and George Hill, who I wouldn't say are washed, but I would have definitely taken Malcolm Brogdon over them. Ooh, we got all of them. So that kind of sucks for Milwaukee, which I'm not like a big fan of Milwaukee, but I do love Giannis. I think he's the next great player. I didn't say it right when he got drafted, but once I saw the potential that he had, like it took like his first season, I was like, this guy's definitely going to be one of the big guys. The big up-and-comers. Just his body type and the skills that he flashed. But now I'm kind of scared for his future in Milwaukee. I feel like they might just be left with Chris Middleton when it's all said and done. But then I don't know if I talked about this either, but Mike Conley getting traded to the Jazz, and then the Jazz today went and signed Bojan Bogdanovic. Did I talk about this before? I remember talking about the Bogdanoviches. I don't remember. Well, anyways, the Indiana Pacers one, I think he's Bojan, signed with the fucking Jazz. So the Jazz are pretty scary. And speaking of Jazz, Ricky Rubio signed with Phoenix. I didn't write that down on here. Suns are gonna Suns, and I think that they're a terribly run organization, and that's coming from a Cavs fan. So, yeah. I just like how... God, I wish the Cavs... I wish that the Cavs had some money. But then again, I'm kind of glad that they don't, because this is one of those off seasons where Terrence Ross is getting a fucking 4-year, $58 million extension. So I would rather not try to max out a man like Taurean Prince, who he's not a free agent, but he's a free agent next season, I think. But when the salary cap spikes, I don't know why all these teams just jump and say, I've got a burning hole in my pocket and I'm going to max out a role player. Let's go. Because then you're fucking Portland and you have Mo Harkless and Myers Leonard on big, huge contracts, and you can't bring in quality guys except for on the buyout market. But honestly, I think that's probably... Oh, how are we forgetting this one? Fucking Knicks. Knicks are gonna Knicks. And they're gonna miss out on all the fucking big free agents and sign Julius Randle, who, I mean, I'll give him it. He's a solid fucking piece. But he's not Kevin Durant, and he's not Kawhi Leonard, who hasn't made his decision yet, but you know he's not fucking going to New York. Or Kyrie Irving. I've heard that they're going to give Boogie Cousins a big 1-year deal, which, great. Do you want your draft pick? Or I didn't know you fucking sit on rocks. Holy shit. What I was going to say is, do you want your draft pick to be another lottery pick? Because Boogie Cousins is just good enough that I don't think, or at least won't be a high lottery pick, because the rest of their team is kind of shit. So, and I feel like if you get Boogie Cousins, one, he's bad locker room, a bad locker room guy, and two, we should go check these fossils actually. Two, you want RJ Barrett to just jack up as many fucking shots as you want, or as he can, just to like get a feel for the fucking league and to really see what he can do, because he's got to really get a 3-point shot under him to be truly effective. I don't think he'll ever be like a number one option, but he could definitely be like somebody's Robin and or the number 3 option. Julius Randle, I think he's no star, but he's definitely a solid like energy role player. He's like a high quality role player. He can give you like, I want to say he did like 20 and 10 this season, but still, I don't want to peg him as an all-star because I feel like that's stretching it a little bit. To be honest, if he was in the East, he probably would have been an all-star. The East was kind of not weak in all-star talent, but like those are solid numbers, and there's not a lot of good big men out this way, so he probably could have snuck in there. But I think that just about wraps it up. Just wanted to get that last little laugh at the New York Knicks, because James Dolan is the New York version of Dan Gilbert and will continue to meddle in affairs. Well, actually, I'd say he's worse than Dan. But sometimes owners are just the fucking worst, and they should probably stick out of team meetings and stuff. Just fund the whole thing, and let the guys that you hired take care of it. James, give it a break. Go take a vacation. But anyways, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola. Hopefully, I'm not too swamped with homework this week, and we can do at least the video for 4th of July, because I'm sure this game will have some sort of fireworks going on. But I will meet you guys back here next time. What am I going for here? This outro is very, very convoluted. Maybe I'm more tired than I let on. Alright, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, and I will see you guys back here next time.